Hey guys, this is Vanessa with Babes in Bookland. I'm part of the awesome trio with Tia and Kay, aka Chi Chi. This week I decided I'm going to do a mini book haul. I haven't done one of these in a really long time. I don't call it a book haul, it's in my mailbox, which is the meme that's hosted by the Story Siren. And I haven't had a chance to do these in a long time because I haven't really had the money to go purchase any new books, and I'm not a big library checking out books kind of person, for the simple fact that every time I go to the library, the book that I want to read is never there, and then I have to wait to have it come back in, and it's just a pain. And I just rather go to the bookstore, know that it's there, buy it, and keep it forever. So, and usually all my friends, we buy the same books at the same time, so it's kind of pointless for borrowing. So yeah, so it's been a while, but I'm really excited. This is kind of inspired by Tia, so I'm really excited. So the first book I'm going to share with you it's called The Rift Walker. Now, this series is called like Vampire Empire. That's kind of like a little tongue twister. So this is the second book in this series. I actually got the first book a long time ago. It's called The Grey Friar. I actually haven't read it yet. So this is the first book, and I received the second book this week. They're both written by Clay Griffith and Susan Griffith. So, husband, wife, brother, sister, not really sure the relationship, but they share the same last name, so cool. It's got an interesting cover. They both pretty much go together, the same actors. Since I haven't read the first book, and I don't think many people have, I'm going to read you the synopsis of the first book, and I will try not to read this one because I feel like if I read the back of this one, it's going to spoil it, so then it would not make this book as much fun, so you get the drift. So, anyways, I'm going to read the synopsis of the first book. In the year 1870, a horrible plague of vampires swept over the northern regions of the world. Millions of humans were killed outright. Millions more died of a disease and famine due to the havoc that followed. Within 2 years, once great cities were shrouded by the great empire of the vampire clans. Human refugees fled south to the tropics because vampires could not tolerate the constant heat there. They brought technology in a feverish drive to re-establish their shattered societies of steam and iron, amid the mosques of Alexandria, the torrid quietude of Panama, or the green temples of the Malaya. It's now 2020, and a blood reckoning is coming. Princess Adele is heir to the Empire Equatoria, a remnant of the old tropical British Empire. She's quick with her wit as well as with a sword or gun. She's eager for adventure before she settles into a life of duty and political marriage to a man she does not know. But her quest turns black when she becomes the target of the merciless vampire clan. Her only protector is the Grey Friar, a mysterious hero who fights the vampires from deep within their territory. Their dangerous relationship plays out against an approaching war to the death between humankind and the vampire clans. So, it's a YA book for sure, because I have seen this book in the YA section. And this second book actually just came out, like, I think last month. So this is freshly new. So you can purchase both of them at the bookstore. So these are not advanced reader copies. But yeah, sounds exciting. Anyways, so the next book I got was Lightbringer. And this one is by K.D. McIntyre. Now, this is an advanced reader copy. This comes out November 15th so next month, so you don't have to wait very long, but it's got this really, really cool cover on it. The girl, I don't know if you can tell, but she's got these little tattoos right here. And yeah, it's got this like really funky chandelier looking that's made out of bones of birds. I don't know if you can really tell that. But yeah, this is an uncorrected advanced reader copy. It says that right on there. I think when it comes out next month, they'll be in hardcover, which usually new books are. So, but anyways, I'm going to read you the back. And yeah. Wendy has the ability to see souls that have not moved on, but she does not seek them out. They seek her. They yearn for her, or what she can do for them. Without Wendy's powers, the souls have died unnaturally young, are doomed to wander in the never forever, and Wendy knows is the only one who can set them free by sending them into the light. Each soul costs Wendy delivering too many souls would be deadly, and yet she is driven to patrol a dropping everyone in her life but her best friend Eddie, who wants to be more than friends until she meets Piotr. Just so you know, I don't know if I pronounced that right, so my bad. Piotr, the first rider and guardian of the lost, whose memory of his decades is in the never, a world that is the living never see, has faded away. With his old-fashioned charms and haunted kindness, he understands Wendy in ways no one living ever could. Yet Wendy is hiding that she can do more than exist in the never. Wendy's falling for a boy who she may have to send into the light, but there are dark forces looking for the lost. Trying to regain the youth and power that the lost possess, the dark ones feed on the lost, and only Wendy and Piotr can save them. But at what cost? So I've actually read the first 20 pages, and it has this really, really graphic, elaborate prologue, because it starts out the main character as a little kid, kind of giving you a reason why she can see these lost souls. She has gotten into this car accident, but it looks really good. It got really graphic with the details of, bones being crushed in their hands and their neck being twisted in weird ways because the car flipped multiple times. But the only reason why I hadn't continued to finish this book is because I got a book in the bookstore, which I'll share in a moment. But yeah, it's really good. I'm actually going to pick this up once I'm done with my current read. So yeah. And then the last book I got for review, at least from a publisher standpoint, is I think it's called Plains Runner. So it's got this crazy woman in the back. This guy's throwing, it looks like cards, almost like a gambit. If you're into X-Men, you would know who that is. But yeah, this book says there is not one you, there are many yous. There is not one world, there are many worlds. Ours is one of billions of parallel Earths. When Everett's scientist father is kidnapped from the streets of London, he leaves young Everett a mysterious app on his computer. Suddenly, this 14-year-old has become the owner of the most valuable object in the multiverse, the Infundibulum, the map of all the parallel Earths. And there are dark forces in the 10 known worlds who will stop at nothing to get it. They've got power, authority, and the might of 10 planets, some of them more technologically advanced than our Earth, at their fingertips. He's got wits, intelligence, and a knack for Indian cooking. To keep the Infundibulum safe, Everett must trick his way through the Heisenberg Gate. His dad helped build and go on the run in a parallel Earth. But to rescue his dad from Charlotte Villiers and the sinister order of this plane runner's going to need friends. Friends like Captain Anastasia Sixsmith, her adopted daughter Sen, and the crew of the airship Everness. Can they rescue Everett's father and get the Infundibulum to safety? The game is afoot. I don't know why these people keep sending me books with words I'm making a fool of myself. So again, I do apologize for my really crappy pronunciation. Yeah, so it sounds really cool. It's about parallel worlds, which I think that's a really interesting topic. I didn't even request this book, so I don't know. It should be good. This is an advanced reader copy, and I think this book comes out, let's see, and this is the first book, and I think in a series. It's actually coming out in December of this year, so only it's October, about 2 months. I don't know the exact date, but yeah, should be good. So that's the last book I got from this publishing company, and these all came from the same publisher. It's called let's see, I think it's called Prometheus Publishing House. So interesting. Anyways, so that's it, and I actually went to Barnes & Noble about 2 days ago. My first video for this vlog was for book review was Eyes Like Stars. So I went and had to go buy the third in this trilogy, and it's the last one, So Silver Bright. The first one is Eyes Like Stars. The second one is Perchance to Dream. And so this one is So Silver Bright. Like I said in my video, it's about a girl named Birdie, or Beatrice Shakespeare. And she lives in this like theater where all the plays that you've ever known in your life, they live there. All the characters are real, and they perform their plays every single night. And it's her trying to save all the ones that she cares about, like the characters, because some of them get into massive trouble and she has to go protect them because they're her only family. She's been adopted by this theater. I don't really want to read the synapse because they'll give away the first 2 books, but it's really cool because if you love drama and plays, you'll definitely love this trilogy. The characters are very vivid, and as well as the backgrounds, and there's romance, which I love romance, and she's stuck in a lovely little triangle, so who doesn't love being stuck in a triangle with 2 hot guys? So anyways, that's that for my book haul. And this week, Kate gave me a really good question. It's, do I have any writings? Do I write? Do I have anything available for anybody to see? Actually, I am a writer. I'm currently writing a novel. I'm actually like 17,000 words in. And I'm actually taking a couple creative writing courses at my college. So I have a couple short stories that I'm working on. Right now, nothing's really finished for me to post anything online. But I promise that once it becomes available, I'll let you guys know, as well as I'll send you, Kate, just so you know, and Tia, if you guys are interested in to definitely read it, look over it, and give comments and feedback. So that's something I'm currently working on, so be watching out for that. And my question for everyone this week is, do you guys own an e-reader? Whether it be a Nook, a Kindle, or any of the not as more popular brands. I personally have a Kindle, and I am absolutely obsessed with it. I actually got it last year for my birthday, so my birthday is actually coming up in 2 months, so it'll be like a year since I've gotten this, and I absolutely love it. I can't imagine not having it. Now, I wouldn't say that my Kindle will take my love for actually holding and grasping onto like a real book, because I love smelling it and touching it and looking at the gorgeous artwork, but I definitely love my e-reader because it's really handy when you're going traveling. I don't want to be carrying a million books in my purse, my backpack, because there's already enough junk in there already. So this makes it easy to cart. I think I have like over 30 books on here right now, so it's nice to be able to cart 30 books in one little thin little, as you can see how thin this is, device, especially when you're going on a plane trip or anything like that. And it's nice to be to be laying in my bed at midnight and I want to read something new, and I can get a book like instantly. I don't have to worry about waking up the next day to go drive to a bookstore to go buy a new book. It's all on this device because I have the 3G Wi-Fi version, which that's the only way you should get an e-reader, not with just the Wi-Fi. You have to get the 3G. And what's great about the Kindle, I'm pretty sure the Nook and most e-readers, the 3G is free. You don't have to pay like a separate subscription or anything. It's already free and available to whoever owns one. So anyways, that's that.